We're watching two different types of immune cells in red and green over the span of about 2 hours. These are in a zebrafish, but your immune cells are probably doing something very similar right now, zipping around and looking for damage or danger. So what does this have to do with this? This is a version of something called the lensmaker's equation, where these symbols describe things like the materials that a lens is made of and the geometry of the lenses, things like their thickness or their radii of curvature. These sorts of equations with polynomials of various sorts and fractions involving polynomials come up a lot in optics, and they're the cornerstone of designing pretty much any optical system, from your cell phone camera to eyeglasses to this. This is a microscope. So here's a more stylish photo with dry ice to make our laser light look cool, and that's me. I'm Raghuvir Parthasarathi. I'm a physics professor at the University of Oregon, and I run a research lab that builds new sorts of microscopes and uses them to explore questions at the intersection of physics and biology. Things like how do immune cells move around and navigate through this really complex environment of living tissue, which, like I said, your immune cells are doing right now. So to do this sort of thing, we need flexible, customizable microscopes that are very good at three-dimensional imaging. So this one here is called a light sheet microscope, and it works by sculpting light into a thin sheet and scanning that sheet to construct a three-dimensional image. So a handful of us, mostly students at the University of Oregon, some of whom I'm showing here, built this microscope over the past several years. And here's built this over the past several years. Here's a couple of recent ones. Piyush over here on the left took that immune cell movie back at the beginning, and Emily on the right helped me actually take these pictures a couple of days ago. So we built this over the past several years, and to design it, we sketched out designs using optical equations like those I showed at the start. So we've learned a lot using this about the physics of living things, and we've had a lot of fun also.